So hello guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. So welcome to my channel. My name is Judith and this is Come Park. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please just click the subscription button below, and you can click on the notification button to notify you each time I post a video. So today's episode I'll be talking about it is okay to fail. Sounds like it is okay to fail, but let's go. Just wait up and watch the remaining part of this video. So guys, I'm going to be beginning this episode with a story, and it's way back when I was in university, and it goes thus. So in my first year while in school as an undergraduate, I think 2013 to 2014, that's when I got into the university. And in 2014 to 15, I think that's when we wrote our first semester exam. I might mix up the dates, but please forgive me. So in 2014, we wrote our first exams as students. Now, I would not underestimate the power of God in my life, because God has been the one taking me from one success to the other. So I can never ever take God out of my success story, especially as regards my academics and education. So in 2014, we wrote our first exam. So before the first exams, I was having serious anxiety. I was so anxious to the extent that I went to the chapel to pray, because I'm a Catholic. And when I got to the chapel, I met another woman there, and I think a man was there. I went to the chapel and I was praying, and I cried to the extent that the man sitting behind me watched me throughout and actually approached me when I came out of the chapel. Now, this happened because I was crying, because I was never used to failing. I can't really remember where I really failed before, but I know I failed before then. I think that was in secondary school, but this time it was different. The fear was mixed with anxiety. I was anxious because, a university examination is way different from secondary school. Secondary school examinations are, you already know where the questions are coming from. You are familiar with the teachers, so you have an idea or a psychological idea of where they'll be setting their questions from. So this time was different because I was in secondary school, I was in university, and I was scared that I would fail. I've never written an examination to someone I don't know before, and these are lecturers, and I've heard stories about some of these lecturers before and while I was in school. So I got to the chapel that day and I started crying bitterly. I cried really hard. I was almost bringing out mucus from my nose. So the man approached me after and was like, "What happened? Did they catch me cheating in the exams?" I said no. "Did I lose anyone?" I said no. "Did anything happen to me personally?" I said no. "Was I harassed?" I said no. I just told the man, "Sir, I'm okay, but in my mind I was like, just between me and God, okay, leave me alone, I beg." So in school at that time, they used to conduct what they do, exam success mass. And that exam success mass is they will invite a visiting priest, or the priest in the parish would pray for everybody doing exams, and they'll tell you to bring your biro, bring your paper, bring your biro and your pen, any material you'll be using to write the exam, you should come along with it. So that day when I got to mass, Father was a visiting priest. So the visiting priest was like, "Oh guys, I planned talking about a particular topic today. I had prepared my sermon today, but when I got to the altar, the Holy Spirit told me to change my topic, and the title of my topic today will be to not be afraid." So it was like as if Father was talking to me directly, because I already told a friend of mine how scared I was about writing the exam and how anxious I was, and the step I had taken as regards the exam that I was going to the chapel to pray. So Father now asked, "Are you afraid?" Genuinely, I said, "Yes, I am afraid." The Father said to all of us, "Do not be afraid, you are a divine project." So that word actually sank into my soul, and after mass, I felt a weight was lifted up. Okay. So after I felt that way, I told my friend told me, I kept telling you, do not be afraid, everything will be fine. We wrote the exam and I came out exceedingly well, like so good that people started questioning who actually owns that result on the board. People were asking, who is the owner of this result? I want to know the owner. Even when a friend of mine, I think my classmate at that time, had scribbled my math number on his pants, and coincidentally I met him while I was going to check the result. And then he asked me, oh sorry, do you know the person with this math number? I was shocked, like, why are you having my math number on your palm? He was like, is this your math number? I said yes. I said, this person really did well, like you are the one, I didn't know you were this good. I said, what happened? He said I should go check the board. Then I got to the board and I checked, and when I got to the board, we were about two people. Someone had already calculated our GP, the total score, and kept it in front, so I didn't struggle. I just went there. I saw that, wow, I was really, really glad. Now this was first semester 100 level. So the second semester, I don't know if it was the confidence level, or I don't think it was a confidence level. I just think I went to the exam with the same energy. And guys, guess what? In my second semester, 100 level second semester, I failed. I'd failed one of the I've forgotten what they call it, a general course that we all take as 100 level students. The social aspect of it, man, it's been long I went to school, so I can't remember the topic, but I know it was a social aspect. We had the science part, we had the social aspect, and we had another part of it. So I'd failed the social aspect, and the social aspect was one of the cheapest, but I failed it. I had an F. I failed, guys. I failed. That was my first time failing in my life, like a genuine failure. Other times I could fail and be second position, I could fail and be fourth position, but this time I failed. I cried and wept bitterly. I wept to the extent that you think I lost somebody. My classmate and my friend at that time, my girlfriend, kept telling me, stop crying, you'll be fine, stop crying. Then I later found out that it was a mass failure. See, guys, when you fail, okay, let me come back to this part. So I wept bitterly and I left. So when I went back to prepare, I prepared double. In fact, I didn't even stress myself while preparing, because I was, at one point in time, I was glad that it was the social aspect of that course I had failed. I was so happy that it was that aspect, because some people were actually struggling with the science part, and I'm not a science student. I'm an art student, so it was really good for me. That was the first time I was genuinely failing, but I thought it was a bad thing until when I got the outcome. Now, the thing about failing is that you think you're the only one that failed or that has failed. Guys, can you believe that I discovered, and I later heard that course that all of us took as GST, that everybody took, there was a mass failure. So even scholars in my class were failing. Even my friends, some of them failed. Some failed 2, some failed 3, some failed only 1, some failed the same one I failed. And it was really funny because that one I failed was the cheapest of all the GST courses. When I got into the examination hall, I didn't even spend up to like 10 minutes. I was done. I was so done that I started sleeping. And my lecturer who had taken notice of me when I was in, like, based on academic performance, was like, oh, are you done? I said, yes, I'm done. I said, okay, if you're done, I wanted to go. I said, no, I should sit down a little. I said, okay, fine. I sat down. I started sleeping. And they're like, okay, everybody submitted. I just stood up and I submitted. This was less than 10 minutes into the exams. That's how cheap the exam was. I didn't prepare for the exam so hard. All I did was I just got the course outline and I studied where it's coming from, and that was all. So what am I saying? To undergraduates and to students, it is not bad to fail, but how you react after failing is the problem. So if you react normal, if you react to get better, that is positive. But when you react and you stay in the same point, that's the negative part of failing. And let me draw up some pointers. First, you're not the only one who has failed or who is failing or who will fail. No, you are not. Other people will not tell you how they failed or how they are failing in something they are doing. So just know that you're not the only person. The second point is the attitude you portray during and after failure matters a lot. I think I overreacted. I cried so bitterly. Someone would think I had lost a sibling. I cried so bitterly. But looking back at it now, I thank my stars that I actually failed that course, because if I didn't fail it, I would not know how it will actually feel to fail, and I will not know the kind of energy to put next in other examinations. So you could be a Christian, you could be a Muslim, you could hold on to any belief you want to, or any belief system. Just know that it is not bad to fail, but what makes you better is how you react after failing. Now, guys, there's a part of this story that is very personal to me and some people who are watching right now. So do you know that regardless or notwithstanding the fact I failed, I still came out as one of the best in the department? So it is like I am failing to actually become a better version of myself, because when I failed that course, I realized that I needed to put more effort and more prayers into studying. So while I study, I pray, I study, I pray. I study, I pray, I study, I pray. That was it, guys. So do not be afraid to fail, but when you fail, put the right attitude to actually come out from that part, that failure part. So guys, so this is another episode of Undergraduate Struggles. So I'll be letting some undergraduates or students who are in university, even in secondary school, and who can reach out to this video, that while in school, it is not bad to fail, but the attitude you put towards failing matters a lot. And if it's possible and within your control, try not to fail. But if you cannot control it, when you fail, you put the right attitude towards recovering from that failure. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker. No, I'm sharing a real life experience, and I'm encouraging you guys to learn to bring out the right attitude after failure. Learn to recover properly. So stay tuned for more episodes on my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you can actually share this content to especially students who are in their undergraduate level. And that is it. And I will also be sharing some of my failure stories, not like failure stories, but some humble stories of even while I am a working class person. So you can also fail as a student, fail as working class, fail in your marriage, fail in your anything. People fail, but how you recover matters a lot. So guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more beautiful episodes, and I'll be bringing it to you live and direct. And please click the notification button to alert you when I upload another video. Enjoy your week. Bye.